This is the neighborhood of Burnt Mills Hills in the White Oak section of Montgomery County. It's part of the 3rd Congressional District in Maryland. On the map, it is one of the most tortuously drawn districts in the entire nation. One a federal judge once said looked like a broken-winged pterodactyl lying prostrate across the center of the state.
And Sarbanes is over here?
That is just crazy.
Does this map make any sense to you?
No, especially when you zoom out and see it across the whole state.
So perhaps you can forgive Burnt Mills resident and veteran Steve McLaughlin for not being exactly sure who in Congress represents him. What do you have in common with voters in Annapolis, the city of Baltimore, Laurel? Do you have anything in common with those voters?
Well, yeah, it's maybe Laurel, but I mean, it's certainly not the same neighborhood.
Burnt Mills Hills is represented by Democrat John Sarbanes, who lives in Baltimore County. It's designed as a safe Democratic seat, according to Republican critics like Maryland Governor Larry Hogan. But every 10 years, thanks to the census, there is an opportunity to redraw congressional boundaries. In Maryland, that time is now.
6 of the 8 districts under this map are more competitive than they are under the current map.
Today, Maryland's democratically controlled legislature went into a special session to do just that. The currently tortured 3rd district would be modified to look like this under a map proposed by legislators, while a citizens commission drew a map that looks like this. It's a version favored by Maryland Governor Larry Hogan.
Right now, where you are in White Oak, it depends on which part of White Oak you're in.
Bethesda resident Steve Shapiro sued Maryland in 2016. The case went to the Supreme Court, which ruled that federal courts should not get involved. Shapiro predicts that means the gerrymandering will continue in Maryland this time around.
And since the Democrats in the General Assembly have enough votes to override any veto of the governor, I don't see there being any negotiation that's going to enable a non-gerrymandered map.
Late today, Maryland legislators voted in their committee to move forward with their version of the map. In Burnt Mills Hills, Montgomery County, Scott Broom, WUSA 9.